In the 1980s, Liverpool Football Club dominated the English game. Between them, managers Bob Paisley, Joe Fagan and Kenny Dalglish guided them to 6 league titles. We begin the show with West Brom's trip to Anfield from the 1980-81 season. Brian Robson was starting as a sweeper to combat the threat of a Liverpool side chasing a 3rd championship in as many seasons.
And when we look at the West Bromwich lineup, we can see why Brian Robson's role as sweeper is crucial. Because fullbacks Brendan Batson and Derek Statham are being encouraged to push up to reinforce midfield rather than asking a striker to drop back. Liverpool's formation is tried, tested and unchanged, but some faces changed today. Alan Kennedy, Jimmy Case and David Johnson are all injured. Harvey Cohen, Sammy Lee and David Fairclough come in, with no suggestion from manager Bob Paisley that this is necessarily just a one-off operation. Today's referee is Mr. Telford Mills from Barnsley, only recently back in action after having been out since last December with an Achilles tendon injury. And it's West Bromwich Albion who kick off, attacking the Kop goal to our right. Broad black and white stripes and white shorts, Liverpool in their usual all-red. Dalglish. Foul given against Dalglish on Robson, who lost a boot in the skirmish. Just a short hold up while Brian Robson gets dressed again. And now Mr. Mills says, come on, let's have the free kick. Thompson. Souness to Kennedy. Dalglish to Kennedy. Dermot through the middle. Fairclough. And Dalglish. Let it run for Lee. Superb move by Liverpool, and so nearly a goal as they opened up the West Brom defence. Moses now for West Bromwich, but that's too hard for Regis. But there was a marvellous move here with some quick first-time passes by Liverpool, and Dalglish's half-dummy, half-flick, and it needed all of Godden's agility to block Lee. Hansen. Thompson, no handball. Souness. Cohen. Kennedy. Go by Robson. Robson still herring after the ball. He cleared himself originally. Hansen. Off Statham for a Liverpool throw. Dalglish has won the corner. Bill Thompson just coming into the penalty area at the top of that picture. Kind of corner, cleared only as far as McDermott, and his attempt is blocked. Lee to try once more. Godden coming for the punch, which he didn't make, and that is handball and a penalty. Robson fisted it over when it was heading for the net. Header from Fairclough, and Robson's left hand clearly deflects it over the bar. No booking for the deliberate handball, but a penalty for Terry McDermott to take. Scored from the spot for England at Wembley on Wednesday. Scores from the spot here. Godden knew which way it was going, but could do nothing about it. Terry McDermott's trusty right foot. Godden actually got hands to it, but still couldn't keep it out. So Terry McDermott puts Liverpool one in front. Incidentally, the goals that Terry McDermott got at Wembley on Wednesday were his first for England. Dalglish just touched away from him by Robson. McDermott stretching, Souness, Thompson. Souness aimed for McDermott, but Owen did well and has made himself some room and played it for Barnes to chase. Good play there by Owen. Now Barnes, but stopped by Hansen. Owen coming in again, and really Ray Clements has not had a lot to do, but there's a yellow card shown now, I think to McDermott. Calling the West Brom trainer on to have a look at Owen, and the foul that caused the injury earned Terry McDermott a yellow card. It's a 50-50 ball, and clearly stud showing from Terry McDermott. Certainly isn't going to take any immediate part in the game, although 10 minutes from half-time there may be a temptation by West Bromwich to see whether he can recover. Robson with the free kick, and Regis' header, and a good save from Clements. That was a very good header and a typical Ray Clements save, having been out of action for so much of the half, then suddenly showing tremendous reflex skills. Fine header and a good touch over. Almost bringing Cyril Regis a goal. Moses with the corner. Looked like a handball there in a crowd of players, and maybe not spotted or maybe deemed accidental. Here's Fairclough. Batson just got a somewhat fortuitous boot to that. But Fairclough has certainly been posing a few problems there. And all three of the players who've come into the Liverpool side as replacements today can feel well pleased with their performance in this first half. It's come out to Moses, but well intercepted by Thompson. Souness, and he's found Fairclough well. Cohen is forward. Dalglish trying to find McDermott. Regis, Statham, Thompson, Cohen. McDermott just gliding it on. Dalglish a good turn. And 2-0 through Graham Souness. And once again, West Bromwich will be wondering how their defence is actually working, because it was right through the middle. Dalglish gets it through, and there is Souness coming in, Godden powerless. And Robson, I suppose, will be asking himself whether he shouldn't have been there to stop it. Dalglish, who managed to get it through, Souness, who got the goal. Batson to Barnes. And Barnes crosses well, and just a fingertip by Clements was enough. It really was only a fingertip. Neil. And there's the half-time whistle. Goals by McDermott and Souness send Liverpool in with the lead, and a mixed afternoon for two of England's stars in midweek. McDermott, a penalty and a booking. And in his sweeper's role, Brian Robson having a rather difficult afternoon. So Liverpool lead 2-0 at half-time. And that camera is a spy from Goodison Park, this game being recorded on closed-circuit video for the benefit of Everton, who play West Bromwich Albion in the League Cup in 10 days' time. And for this second half, West Bromwich have their substitute John Truick on the field. Gary Owen has stayed off. He's got a gashed knee as a result of the foul from Terry McDermott in the first half. 2-0 then to Liverpool, and 45 minutes of this game still to go. They've already scored 13 goals in 3.5 games at Anfield this season. Hansen. Robson. It hit Fairclough, but he reacted very quickly. Kennedy. McDermott. Neal. Lee. Offside given. McDermott trying to get on the end of Souness's pass. Robson. Statham. Ryle. Batson. Robson. Barnes. Barnes going his own way and looking for a shot. Sort of Peter Barnes that we often saw at Main Road. It has to be said that since he moved to the Hawthorns, Peter Barnes' scoring ratio has improved quite considerably. The attendance is only moderate, 36,792. It's the lowest of 5 visits that Albion have made since they were promoted. The last 3 visits have been around 50,000. Up and under, chased by Dalglish. Fairclough stays in the middle. Dalglish recovers his balance miraculously and crosses, and that is a fine goal by Fairclough. Brave and deservedly rewarded with a goal. Kenny Dalglish coming to have a look. He did so much good work. Look how quickly he's back on his feet and balanced. Threads over the cross, and down goes Fairclough to score. Fairclough is all right again, the scorer of Liverpool's 3rd goal, and a very good one it was too. Good contribution made by Dalglish. Midway through the second half, and Liverpool thoroughly in command again. Did the double over West Brom last season with 4 goals from Johnson, who didn't play today, of course. Liverpool slowing things down at the back there, perhaps mindful that they've got their first game in this season's European Cup competition to come on Wednesday. They're off to Finland to play Oulun Palaseura. Cohen. Fairclough. McDermott. Dalglish. Fairclough could well be number 4, and is. Well, there was no easing up there. If West Brom thought that Liverpool had declared, that will have disabused them. Fairclough, step over by McDermott, then Dalglish, then Fairclough, and it all looks so simple. David Fairclough, 2 goals in about 4 minutes. And Dalglish involved again. McDermott's contribution a little dummy. Brown down for Truick, and Truick over the top. And Liverpool want to make a substitution. They're going to take off Alan Hansen, and Richard Money will come on to make his first division debut. Money signed from Fulham in May for £300,000, gets his first game in the first division. Curiously, it was 7 years ago this week that he made his league debut in the fourth division, also as a substitute. Then it was for Scunthorpe against Peterborough. Regis. That's Regis. Truick. And here's Barnes. Should have scored and would have scored had Clemens not been so fast to come out. There's a clear chance there as that ball suddenly came to Barnes in a lot of space, but look how quickly Clements was out. Dermot. Offside? No. Statham was playing Dalglish on. Fairclough is in the middle. Lee is at the back of the penalty area. And it's come to Lee, and Lee shoots. Good save by Godden. Lee to try again. Header from Fairclough, and it's kicked off the line by Weil. Almost number 5. It was a good save in the middle of it all from Godden, but in the end it was real perils of Pauline stuff for West Bromwich's defence. That's Lee. That was Godden's save. It's Lee again. There's a header there from Fairclough. Dalglish was coming in, but Weil saved the day. We're now playing the time that Mr. Mills has added on, and there's not to be much of it. Liverpool have beaten West Bromwich Albion by 4 goals to 0, thanks to a fine all-round performance, but some very distinguished play by all 3 players drafted into the side. They're going to be difficult to drop, and none more than David Fairclough, scorer of 2 of the goals.
Next up, a game from the 1981-82 season where Liverpool welcomed Coventry City. Liverpool needing a win to keep within touching distance of league leaders Southampton.
Kennedy seeing a lot of the ball in the early phases. Finds Dalglish. McDermott's in the middle, and it might yet reach him. It might reach Souness, who scores in the 5th minute. And the last thing Coventry City wanted was to concede an early goal here. But McDermott got an important touch, and Souness found the corner. Dalglish chasing. Hagan's header, Rush closing down on Thomas, who had no option but to whack it to safety. Dalglish, Souness, this is Lee, and he was taken down late by Roberts. And Mr. Owen giving Liverpool the free kick, although they were still in possession. And it's touched for Sammy Lee, and it's deflected. Lee will take the credit. Delay on the free kick, and Blythe stood no chance once the ball had taken a touch off the wall from Sammy Lee's shot. Hansen. Here's Neil. Liverpool working for the opening, which might arrive now from Dalglish, who couldn't turn it in, and Dyson got it behind for the corner. Rush. Now McDermott. There's Thompson, who's the last man for Coventry. And given away for Dalglish, and a fine save by Blythe. Coventry again wasting the opportunity to get the ball clear. It was Francis who was caught by Whelan. Dalglish shot instantly, but Blythe was equal to it. Hunt. This time looking early for Haitley. Read by Lawrenson. Rush. Lee trying to find an extra inch. Lawrenson again. Francis, and perhaps a chance for Hunt. Robillard got his body in the way, and Lawrenson was first to the loose ball. Lee. On goes Neil. Whelan's on the far post, they're queuing up on the near side, and it's Rush who scores the third as Liverpool arrived in droves. Phil Neal carrying it deep into the Coventry area, biding his time until the pass was sure, and the easiest of chances for Ian Rush. Phil Neal makes a significant contribution on his birthday. But Liverpool, I'm afraid, are in a different league to Coventry City here. Metaphorically speaking. Dalglish turned beautifully. Got his angles right again. Lifted forward by McDermott. The touch from Dalglish was superb to work it onto the left foot. Kennedy tussling with Bradford. The linesman is flagging. The referee allows Kennedy to go on. This is Souness. And Blythe in the right spot again. On a cold afternoon, certainly Jim Blythe's hands are warm enough from the action he's had in this first half. Hagan has to go back. Bradford. Thomas was caught by Rush, and this is Dalglish. Now Lee. Whelan is the target for Lee's cross, but it dropped short. Dalglish looking to get behind Thomas. Bradford almost putting his side back in trouble again. It's Hunt who's caught by Dalglish. And Neil, is he in for the birthday goal? No! But Steve Hunt was caught in possession in a crucial area by Dalglish. And Neil took it up from Dalglish's pass, prodded it past Blythe, but past the post. Souness, who, barring any unforeseen accidents in the remainder of this game, will fly off with Scotland on Monday, as will Dalglish. And Dalglish is brought down, penalty. Hagan's trip. A nice touch from Blythe, who finds himself in the firing line again. But Kenny Dalglish wriggled away with the ball. Hagan was late. Definite penalty. Terry McDermott scored against Jim Blythe from the spot earlier this season, and does so again. the cleanest penalty he's ever struck. It goes under the goalkeeper. 18 minutes into the second half. It's Liverpool 4, Coventry 0. Half held up by Hateley, now faced by Francis. Here's Whelan. Souness. Will it be the strike? It is. Hand glide. Flicks it over the top from Graham Souness. Assess the other possibilities before curling it with the outside of the foot. Francis. Certainly Coventry can look back on this second half with a little bit more pride. Their sense of competition has been sharper, and Francis produces a last-minute corner for them. We go into injury time. Bradford will take it. Souness sensing a possible counter-attack. Kennedy has rushed to his left. Dalglish arriving at the near post. Came behind him. Souness! Corner. It would have been almost a carbon copy of his goal that determined the pattern of this match. Dalglish touching it off for Souness.
Our final match is between third-place Liverpool and second-place Norwich City from the 1988-89 season. A win of paramount importance to both sides, chasing league leaders Arsenal.
Norwich's side today gives a first appearance at home for striker Dean Coney, bought 2 weeks ago for £350,000 from Queen's Park Rangers. But their stable and inspiring season has a less spectacular factor to it. Their back four and goalkeeper, Gunn, Culverhouse, Butterworth, Linnigan and Bowen, have played every game with the exception of 4 missed by Butterworth when injured. Liverpool, they're unchanged for the 7th successive game, and that's always an ominous sign. And they've won their last 8 matches as well. And one further statistic, 35 goals scored in their last 13 matches, close to 3 a game. These names are familiar enough, and so too is their winning style. So we're off and running in this vital game as the Football League season boils up to the most thrilling finish in years. Norwich in their familiar yellow and green, Liverpool, of course, in their famous all-red. Norwich second, behind Arsenal, Liverpool third. Both with their eyes on that championship trophy on an afternoon that will count for so much. Aldridge playing it forward. And Butterworth for Norwich City. Townsend, the rival this season for Southampton, who's really toughened up that Norwich midfield. Bruce Grobbelaar missed 25 games in the body of this season through a bout of meningitis, but he's not been on a losing side for Liverpool this season. The bench in the distance there, you can see Kenny Dalglish never sits down, always standing there shouting and misses nothing. Brian Gunn, the big Scottish goalkeeper for Norwich. A foul by Ablett as he jumped with Coney, and a free kick to Norwich City. Interesting situation. Townsend's got quite a thump on him. Dale Gordon fancies a bit of this. Grobbelaar will seek to organise the Liverpool wall into some secure form. And that is the wall. Really only basically 2 in it, Whelan and Aldridge. McMahon, who will attack the ball, the right-hand side of that trio, and Townsend thumping it wide, and a goal kick to Liverpool. Butterworth in very positively. Here's Houghton though. Beardsley. Played towards Aldridge. Barnes following up. Barnes again. And Butterworth stuck to that job magnificently for Norwich there, just when Barnes looked as though he might be drawing that left boot back. Now McMahon. Linnigan. He's got a really good feel about it this game. Nicol. Flag waving, a free kick to Liverpool. It's always a good atmospheric ground here at Carrow Road, and today more than most times. Beardsley, delightful play. Staunton taking it up on the far side. The cross comes in and into the side netting. He may well feel that he should have done better than that, but he's got a corner. It came off Linnigan. Bank behind the goal there, everybody on tiptoe to make sure they don't miss a single second of this so important game. Gillespie up for this one. 6'2" of him. Houghton's free kick. Gillespie, a little flick on, and Aldridge went diving in. Practice on the training ground, not quite perfect at Carrow Road. But Gillespie always a threat from that sort of situation. Houghton's corner. They are so often devastating moves, that little flick on. It wasn't quite the right trajectory for Aldridge. Hit towards Coney. Putney in there. Gillespie away. Now Townsend. Ablett away to Barnes. To Beardsley, to Whelan, took that well. Some nice one-touch stuff there by Liverpool, and it falls to Staunton, played in quickly by him to Barnes, played by him to Houghton. Barnes trying to get in there with a header. Got surprising power with that one. Good move there by Liverpool, which at one point looked as though it might break down. And my goodness, that was a good leap by Barnes, but at the end of it, he got an awful lot of purchase on that ball. A looping cross, and Dunn had to be alert behind it. Ablett wanted that to go out of play. It just wouldn't go fast enough, and Coney was hustling from behind and gets a throw for Norwich. Here's Dean Coney again. Gordon. There's his cross. Putney might be behind it. And Bowen hits it high amongst the Canary fans. He's displeased with himself. And it's a goal kick for Liverpool. Beardsley, shoved in the back by Ian Butterworth. So a free kick then to Liverpool. Gillespie behind this free kick. Barnes, the man he's aiming for. Linnigan away. Staunton. Barnes. Whelan. Staunton. Oh, dummy there. Drove one in. And Whelan! A great strike by Liverpool. And Ronnie Whelan gets his third goal of the season. He really does choose his moment. And this time the cross was driven in there by Steve Staunton. The deflection came to Ronnie Whelan. He got there a fraction before anybody else. And Brian Gunn didn't see it. Norwich 0, Liverpool 1. And the captain strikes out for the team who are looking to retain the championship. Ronnie Whelan's third goal of the season. And Liverpool's first on a very important afternoon. Kenny Dalglish saying before the game, as far as I'm concerned, this game only decides who gets the points and not the championship. Dave Stringer has done such a fabulous job here with unfavoured Norwich City this season. Dale Gordon from Ablett's header. Phelan outside, played a good ball in there. Gillespie got it. Putney. Goodness, Norwich were close to something there. It cannoned off a Liverpool heel and behind for the Norwich City corner. A lovely cross in by Phelan, which is really what got everything going for the home side. Well, the Liverpool captain's played his part in scoring. What can Mike Phelan do? Well, it's Gordon with this corner for Norwich. A goal kick. And here they are again on the move. Beardsley pushing Staunton now down that left touchline. Here's McMahon. Into the space of Nicol. Beardsley bringing it back to Nicol. There's his cross flashed in too far, maybe for Barnes. On the other hand, maybe not. McMahon. Beardsley. Generous applause from the Norwich fans as well as those of Liverpool. Free kick to Liverpool. That was Coney backing in on Gillespie. Nearly a minute of stoppage time. There goes the half-time whistle. No doubt Liverpool deserved that lead, given them in the 21st minute by their captain, Ronnie Whelan. But a good ball played in by the number 3, Steve Staunton. Hit in low, which put the whole Norwich defence on the wrong foot. Left Whelan with his chance, and the Liverpool fans in a very happy frame of mind. Half-time score then here at Carrow Road is Norwich City 0, Liverpool 1. Second half going, now attacking the goal to our left, leading by a goal to 0. Knowing that a victory today against Norwich will put them above Norwich into second place, just 2 points behind Arsenal. Aldridge going for this one, but yes, he'll just keep it in. No, linesman flagging on the far side. The ball had just inched its way out of play. Great season he's having, John Aldridge. 13 goals in the last 12 games. Ian Rush, of course, injured and out of it. Played for Butterworth. Phelan. Putney. It's not a bad cross. Grobbelaar going for it. Good anticipation. Sound handling. And the throw that left Staunton with too much to do. So Dale Gordon now for Liverpool, for Norwich. Putney. There's Barnes. Now chase that, he says to Aldridge. And Aldridge more than willing to oblige. Beardsley's coming up to support. Just deflected off Linnigan. Phelan. Ablett. Whelan. Little touch to Ray Houghton. Steve Staunton. Barnes. McMahon after this one. Chipped it over the goalkeeper as he came out. Gunn almost caught in a no-man's land there. After Barnes had played a delightful ball in for McMahon, he's always so ready to come in from the midfield on that sort of chase. Gunn came out, maybe just to flick the goalkeeper's fingertips, but a goal kick was given. Free kick to Liverpool. Gillespie, and that's Butterworth at the other end. Here's Barnes with his header. Aldridge going in as well. Goal kick. Well, the Canaries have not been flying so high after all. Grounded at the moment as Liverpool continue to grind out good technical performance, full of teamwork. Butterworth. Bowen. Giving it to Beardsley. Here's Barnes. Missed it! That was almost a replica of a goal conceded by Coventry City 10 days ago when Brian Kilcline, the Coventry captain, put the ball directly in the path of John Barnes. This time it was played into the path of Beardsley, who then rolls it on for John Barnes, and at least 4 Liverpool players held their head in their hands. Allen touching it on, and Gordon can't keep it in play. It just came off Staunton. Allen. Dale Gordon got into the side netting. Close to a quarter of an hour, the second half gone, and the first real positive strike, I think, that Norwich have had on the Liverpool goal. Had to be taken quickly by Dale Gordon as it cannoned off Ronnie Whelan, and he struck it wide and into the side netting. Beardsley getting in, tried to find Barnes with it, and took a nasty challenge there. I think it may have been from Putney, but he's up and running again. Barnes hustling Townsend. Putney again. Bowen crossing it in, that's for Grobbelaar. Responsibility is his, and he only got it at the second of time and then got a thump in the back from Coney, which surprisingly the referee is allowed to go on. But now Grobbelaar down injured after the charge from Dean Coney. And what's not clear is whether the referee blew for an infringement then, or waited for it to get out of the box. Beardsley, I think it was, who caught it of Liverpool. Well, the crowd are calling for Brucey Grobbelaar, who's a great Kop favourite, of course. And it was a fair old knock in the back that he had. He missed it the first time round, in fairness, as Coney went for him. And as it came down again, he went for it, Coney went for it, and Grobbelaar went down. And, well, maybe it wasn't as bad as all that. And Robert Fleck comes on, and that's gets the approval of the Canaries. Well, they need goals. He might just be able to provide one. Back by Gillespie. Gordon. Staunton. That should be, I would have thought, a Liverpool throw, to be honest with you. Fleck's on his way, instantly tangling with McMahon. And the crowd getting involved, the linesman getting involved, the players getting involved, and really it was a lot of nonsense, to be honest with you. Just wants a little quiet bit of a word of warning from referee Ashworth, and a few fingers being pointed, which is all a bit unsavoury. And a free kick given to Norwich City. Taken by Townsend. They're all launching themselves at this one, including Linnigan, but it's over for the goal kick. Well, maybe it's raised the temperature a degree or two, but I don't think it'll unsettle Liverpool. Grobbelaar still looking just that little bit shaky. Whelan. Ablett wanting them to come and get it. Beardsley. Aldridge played it on for Barnes. There's his cross. It might come to Peter Beardsley. Okay. Townsend. Staunton. McMahon really was struggling to get to that one. It wasn't a good ball played by Staunton. Gordon. Bowen. Coney. Quarter of an hour of the game left. Gordon. Phelan. Norwich working up ahead of steam. Here's Culverhouse coming in and Barnes coming back with him. Oh, and Grobbelaar just grabbing it as it looked as though it might be destined for that far corner. Culverhouse, the fullback, getting in there, and Barnes, in fact, contributing for a moment to Liverpool's worries there. The little touch by him wasn't strong enough. Culverhouse got the touch there, but Grobbelaar, at the end of the day, was able to grab it. McMahon has made a strong run down the left, but he's picked out Aldridge. Beardsley tries the shot. Touch by Fleck. In goes Gillespie. It must be murder being a front man playing against Liverpool. To have that red door slammed in your face as often as Coney and Allen before he went off, and now Fleck have had this afternoon. Staunton to Barnes. Now can Staunton keep that in play? Comes to Beardsley and stopped by Gunn. Time to be added on for the Bruce Grobbelaar injury. Nicol played down towards the corner flag, like the wily old pro that he is. A free kick to Liverpool. That'll eat up a few more seconds for them. And Norwich, to be frank, without a chance in the game, really worthy of the name. The final whistle, and Liverpool now make it 9 successive wins. The goal by Ronnie Whelan after 21 minutes takes them another big, important step towards that championship. Arsenal, the leaders, will feel the hot breath of Liverpool on their necks now. It was a great Liverpool performance, solid, dependable, with touches of great skill. And to be fair, it was the only possible result. Norwich will have learned from it as the Liverpool players go back to acknowledge their fans. They're still on the march. Norwich 0, Liverpool 1.